Welcome to the debate room. Osama Zaid is here. And today we have a line of topics so spicy they might just need visa to enter your brain. From tourists teaching the US faster than a sinking ship to diplomatic love letters on Pakistan Day and a patriotic anthem that might just make you salute involuntarily, we get it all. Let's move to our next topic. The United States, once a beacon for international travelers, is now witnessing a notable decline in tourism. Projected at 5.1% for 2025 compared to the previous year, tourists fleeing Trump America. What a shocker! This reversal for an earlier projected increase of 8.8% is attributed in part it so polarizing policies of President Donald Trump administration. Tariffs on key allies like Canada, Mexico, and China, coupled with threats against the European Union, have created an atmosphere of economic uncertainty. Additionally, a sweeping plan to curb immigration, including potential visa restrictions, has intensified fears among potential visa. The impact is particularly stark among Canadians who comprised 20.4 million of the 77.7 million foreign tourists in 2024 as per the National Travel and Tourism Office. Statistics Canada reported a 23% year-on-year drop in Canadian returned from the US in February 2025, with overall travel from Canada expected to fall 15% this year, translating to 3.3 billion in lost spending. Western Europeans, making up 37% of 2024 visitors, are also likely to choose other destinations driven by strong dollars and global political tensions. As noted by the World Tourism Forum Institute, Tourism Economics estimates a potential revenue loss of $60.4 billion in 2025, affecting not just international but also domestic travel, with United Airlines noting a big drop in demand. This economic fallout is compounded by fears of a recession and inflation, making the US less attractive for inbound travelers. The controversy lies is whether these policies are protecting national interests or alienating global goodwill. Will same of in its necessary stance while others see itself inflated economic harm. Oh, what a surprise! Tourists are turning away from Trump America, who would have thought that imposing tariffs, curbing immigration, and generally making the country less welcome world visitors. It's almost as if people prefer to travel to places where they feel wanted to save. Let's move to second topic. On March 23, 2025, U.S. Senator Chris Van Hollen, representing Maryland, extended heartfelt greeting to Pakistan and the Pakistani American community on Pakistan Day. In a video message, he expressed pleasure in wishing a happy Pakistan Day, reflecting on his personal experience with Pakistani generosity and community contributions across various fields in the US. A video message to save US Pakistan ties adorable. He reaffirmed his commitment to strengthening US Pakistan ties, a gesture seen as diplomatic outreach. Pakistan Day celebrated with a military parade at Awan Sadr, uh, the 1940 Lahore Resolution, a pivotal moment in the nation's history. Van Hollen's message, while symbolic, comes aimed specialized for Pakistanis of potential travel restriction by the Trump administration, with the U.S. State Department denying any travel ban list that include Pakistan. As per recent reports, This denial addresses a leaked memo suggesting visa issuance suspensions for countries like Pakistan if deficiencies aren't addressed within 60 days. The gesture seems aimed at maintaining goodwill, giving Wayne Hall a history of advocating rope ties as seen in past interactions with Pakistani officials. However, its practical impact is debated, with some viewing it as diplomatic necessity, while others questioning its effectiveness aimed broader policy tensions. The diplomatic touch. A US center taking time out to wish Pakistan a happy Pakistan Day. How quaint. It's almost as if a single-handedly improved US Pakistan relations with a short video message. Let's move to our third topic. On March 23, 2025, the Inter-Service Public Relations ISPR released a patriotic song, Sabka Shajra Pakistan, Everyone Family Tree in Pakistan, to mark Pakistan Day, a song by Atif Aslam with lyrics by Imran Raza and composition by Sahir Ali Baga. The song aims to foster unity and national pride, serving as a tribute to Quaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah and the Lahore Resolution of 1940. The anthem described as more than just a song but a symbolic affirmation of collective aspiration, emphasize themes of peace, stability, and development. It has received widespread praise for its emotional reasons, aligning with Pakistan Day celebration, which includes a military parade attended by President Asif Ali Zardari and Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif. This cultural effort by ISPR aimed economic challenges is an unexpected move, potentially boosting morale and national sentiment. Nothing says nationality unity like a patriotic anthem released by the military PR wing, Sabka Shajra Pakistan, Everyone's Family Tree in Pakistan. How inclusive, and who better the sing in the first whose voice can probably unite even the most divided factions. A song to the solve all problems, genius ISPR. And that's a wrap on the debate room. We covered it all: a tourism crisis, a centered diplomatic doublespeak, and a musical masterpiece straight out of the populism playbook. Come back for more next time. And remember, in a world full of opinions, make sure yours is loud enough to be heard. I'm Usama Zaid, signing off.